I'm a press.
Cause Eagle Nick, all this.
This is Chris. I'm stuck in the elevator. There's been a crime afoot.
Such a scared little
if
boy.
you touch me,
Gangbangers will say it's La Raza.
You're refusing to wear a mask?
Yes. Ma'am, what's your job duty? Man, this lady just locked us inside of a vault. Golly.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Fraudulent Roundup with Sheriff Wyatt A. Moron. Help my channel continue to shrink by watching my videos, sharing my videos, commenting on my videos. Turn on that notification bell and turn on all the notifications. Take that there like button, like it, dislike it. Give it a pet Rottweiler as a new gift. And have him go pick it up at a friend's house. While he's out picking up the Rottweiler, which hasn't eaten for a day, put 20 live chickens in his house. And make sure and get the heck out of Dodge before he gets back. So today I got a fun one. We got Russell Pickron. Channel name is Georgia Transparency. He starts a live video at the Talbot County Board of Education. And he's already being detained. So we don't see the lead up to what happened, but if you know Russell, he went inside, made everyone uncomfortable, didn't do what they asked him to do. And of course the police show up, he's detained, and eventually taken downtown. So watch this one with someone you love, and let's round us up a frauditor.
Talbot County Board of Education.
You're allowed to video all you want.
In Talbot County, Georgia. I've been detained by law enforcement for working on a story at the Talbot County Sheriff's or the Talbot County School System. If I'm arrested, I'm at Talbot County, Georgia, at the Talbot County Jail. 3 police officers and an investigator. I've been ordered to surrender my ID or I go to jail with no crime being committed.
Boy, son, I don't know what's wrong with your brain. Maybe you got chunks of ham floating around it. But an officer can ID you in Georgia if you're suspected of a crime. The fact that they were called there already meets that burden. So yes, I don't care what's happened up to this point, but he has plenty of reason to ID you.
Now, if you want to charge him for disorderly conduct after they done asked him to leave.
Well, she asked me to leave now, so I was going to leave. I wasn't asked to leave until right now. So if she asked me to leave, I'll leave. If y'all want to, I guess, charge me with a crime, then we'll take it to the federal court then. Hey guys, I may be getting arrested in Talbot County.
Listen to me. You're not being arrested. You haven't committed a crime, but you shook some people up. She's right. I could go disorderly conduct. I'm going to go talk with the person who called and complained about your suspicious activity that made people nervous. It is a school. We have children here.
It's a Board of Education, sir.
We have children here. We're going to protect children first. I'll step on toes over the safety of a child. Do you understand?
So you'll violate the people's rights to...
That's not violating the people's rights. That's protecting the lives of children. It is Board of Education. You're right, but there are children here.
Board of Education.
All right, here's your ID badge.
Y'all got tons of eyes on you now.
Just hang tight. I'll be right back.
Am I still detained?
Yes, and these 3 are going to watch you while I go inside and talk to the person who called and complained.
But you said I haven't committed a crime. Why would I be detained if I haven't committed a crime?
Until I conduct and conclude my investigation, you are detained. You will be detained for a reasonable amount of time until I get to the bottom of this. Please, sir.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir. Talbot County Sheriff. Talbot County Sheriff's Office in Talbot County. I am detained out here at the Talbot County Board of Education for coming in, asking questions, putting in open records request, and requesting to speak at the board meeting. So we've been removed out of a public space. Again, GT is on location at the Talbot County, Georgia Board of Education, where we are live and being detained by law enforcement after the investigator said I have not committed a crime. Again, Board of Education, where we put in a request to speak at the next public meeting, as well as some open records requests. Staff felt uncomfortable called the police, was detained, and potentially going to jail for disorderly conduct for simply showing up to a public space with a camera and asking questions of our government.
Did you just say you're potentially going to get arrested because you showed up at a public space with a camera and asking questions of your government? I just got one thing to say to that. Bitch, please! Today's Fun and Around the Bitch Please is brought to you by Munzenwear Men's Draws. Fellas, you want to get down and dirty and wrestle some big sweaty men's, but can't find draws comfortable enough to do it in? Well, look no further than Munzenwear Men's Draws. Munzenwear allows you to roll around with big sweaty men's, and it keeps your truck and meatballs in place. With Munzenwear, you get to concentrate more on getting those nipple twists and less about your floppy driving huevos cochinos popping out until you're ready for them to pop out. Munzenwear Men's Draws. Compromise elsewhere. So you think the police are there just because you have a camera in a public space and are asking questions? Bitch, please! We see you do it all the time. You walk around, you demand information, like salaries. You try and go in places you ain't supposed to go. You make people creeped out. That's why the police are called, because no one knows who you are or what you're doing. Plus, there are children in the building. I'd call the police, too. I wouldn't want one of these children to get eaten by some rogue Jabba the Hutt. Bitch, please.
Ma'am? That's okay. He's allowed to record? Okay.
Get a rope.
You're under arrest for disorderly conduct.
All right, I'm under arrest. I'm going to jail to the Talbot County.
Someone secure his camera and his phone?
Well, can I keep it in my pocket and take it with me? Because I'm going to need to get phone numbers out of here.
You can leave it on record if you like, sir.
Okay. I'm being arrested. I'm going to Talbot County Jail. Can you cuff me in the front? I got a bad shoulder.
You're kind of a big fella, and you haven't been physically disruptive.
No, I'm not, man. I'm very
peaceful. Put your hands up front like you're praying. Can you put your phone in your pocket or secure it somehow?
Can I hold it like this? Is that okay?
Whatever.
Yeah.
You're being arrested for disorderly conduct. I've got several witnesses. You shook them up. You disrupted their work.
Okay.
It is a public building, but you disrupted citizens. You disrupted their work.
Okay.
So as I'm editing this video, I just found out that Russell put out the video leading up to this arrest. So I'm going to change course. I'm going to cut this one down, and we're going to see what happened. And I bet I'm not going to have to go update any of my comments from before. I seriously doubt I'm going to say, well, folks, I got it wrong. Russie was right.
I have two females that said they were scared.
Okay.
That undergrounds of disorderly conduct.
Okay. The misdemeanor or felony?
Misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor. So I'll be able to bond out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sir.
No worries. So what about my vehicle?
Chief, I don't want to cost the man extra expense towing his vehicle. If he has permission to leave it here, we'll escort him back to pick up his vehicle when he bonds out. That's what I will do for him personally, because he's been cool with me.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, if it's fine with them. Well, you know what? It's a public parking lot. Is your vehicle locked and secured?
Which one is your vehicle?
I believe so, yes.
Is there anything of value in your car that you would be afraid would be stolen or broken into or anything like that?
Officer, he's got a 30-pound glazed ham in that car.
Okay, nothing of particular value, sentimental value, something like a $10,000 golden ring?
No.
Okay, let me double lock those cuffs so you don't hurt yourself.
Okay. Can you loosen this right one a little bit? Just a tad, if you could, please, sir.
Sure. Is that better?
Yes, sir, it is. Oh,
One click.
that's fine.
One click and
Yes,
I'm
sir,
going to
that's
double
good.
lock.
That's good, sir.
I'm not trying to hurt you or be rude to you.
No, I know.
I understand your First Amendment rights. But while we're practicing our First Amendment rights, if you shake people up and disrupt them and disrupt their operation, that's disorderly conduct, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess we'll go down there and I'll get charged. You'll bond me, I'll bond out, and then we'll take it to court.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't have any questions to ask you.
Okay.
concerning your activity. I have witnesses on his camera that made their statements, what they said that you did,
Okay.
how you behaved. That's what you're being arrested for, not the fact that you have a camera and you're doing
Well,
a document.
Before we go forward, let's watch that little exchange again, but this time through the miracle of Pickron Vision. Pickron Vision lets you see the world through the eyes of Russell Pickron.
Okay.
Concerning your activity, I have witnesses on his camera that made their statements, what they said that you did,
Okay.
how you behaved. That's what you're being arrested for, not the fact that you have a camera and you're doing
Well,
a document.
Thank you, Roundup Blue Laboratories. The same fine folks behind the Poster 7 spectacles. The spectacles that block out that pesky fine print on Poster 7.
Did you see anything that now they're out there filming me, which is fine. Now, did you see anything that they showed you on camera that I did?
No.
Okay, now would you be willing to do this? Hear me out. Can I show you the footage I have on there and then my footage on my camera?
Up until now, and including me, and you can post it on YouTube.
No, I
all
meant
sir.
right now, because I want to save Talbot County from getting a lawsuit, a federal lawsuit. Please.
Was that the purpose of your documentation?
No, sir. My purpose of my documentation, I'm a citizen journalist.
Okay.
I investigate government.
Oh, Lord. That is rich. That is rich. Look, Russell, I have a standing offer for you. Show me just one instance of you exposing government corruption. You know, embezzlement, drugs going in and out the back door of these facilities. And of course, the one caveat is it can't be their reaction to you, because that's just your warped opinion of the law. I want to see something independent of you that you discovered and fixed. At the standing offer, if you can do so, I will take my channel down.
Okay. I got many people has called me, emailed me, and got a hold of me to come up here and ask questions.
Look, let's be 100% honest here. Rusty's got a much better chance getting on the spinning teacups ride at Disney World than he does getting a lawsuit started against these people. But even if he did, the prosecution is going to want some discovery, including those emails he said he got. You still got them, Rusty? Time-stamped and all?
With news media, it cannot be disruptive. If I can show you my footage on there, and if it matches with what they said, take me and charge me. But if it doesn't, you let me go free.
Right now, you're being arrested for the disorderly conduct, for the disrupting of people while they're in the performance of their duties.
How did I do that, though?
Because, look,
Like how? I'm just trying to say how, and we'll argue in court. Let's just, yeah. Hey, Stephanie Jinks, get a hold of everybody. Let them know I'm going to Talbot County Jail for disorderly conduct.
That sure sounds like encouraging call flooding. You may want to ask Craig Hendry or Lane Myers how that worked out for them.
For showing up at a school board of education, asking questions, putting in an open records request, and submitting a request to speak at the next board meeting. Can you pull my pants up, sir?
yes, I'm trying not to damage your camera, so let
If
me...
you can spread it out. Like the thing, yeah, it'll spread out. Yeah, like
I
that.
understand what you're doing.
That one goes up too, the second one down.
You're a First Amendment auditor.
And can you turn the...
I see these videos on YouTube all the time where they cartoonize the officer, they do this, they do that, and make a documentation of it. I understand how people hate police, but you have to understand when I'm dispatched and people are upset, I am expected to do something for citizens. And
Okay.
they're the complaining parties.
So when someone gets upset, then the other person goes to jail.
Their work was disrupted by your presence.
Okay.
Radio dispatch also said you were asked to leave, you refused to leave. Well, that got people upset.
I wasn't asked to leave.
Okay, well,
It's all on video.
I have witnesses, and they made their statements.
Okay.
If I didn't do anything and somebody got hurt, that puts us in trouble.
Okay.
Okay?
Talbot County, Georgia. in Talbotton, Georgia. I am now at the Talbot County Sheriff's Office at 188 Jackson Avenue in Talbotton, Georgia. GT went fat at the Talbot County Board of Education in Talbot County, Georgia. Imagine trying to submit an open records request to speak at the next board meeting, and practice your freedom of the press, only then to be arrested and jailed because of how it made someone feel at the Board of Education. The same staff that are paid with your tax dollars.
Why do so many frauditors think that just because people are paid with tax dollars, that they're your servant? No, they're paid by tax dollars to do a specific job, not to kiss your ass.
After I was invited by Board of Education employee Joy Andrews, I took her up on the offer.
There I am. And if you'd like to come here in person and talk to me one-on-one, we probably could do that.
We can
but
do that?
I do not know who you are, and I don't know, this is a random phone call, sir.
Yeah, I don't know who you are, and our tax money pays your salary. Can we not pay you a salary since we don't know who you are?
That's the stupidest point anyone has ever made in the history of this planet.
I visited the Board of Education building, attempted to ask some questions, submitted an open records request, and requested to speak at the next board meeting. I see the superintendent's available.
I don't think he's here today.
And Miss Joy Andrews.
Captain Williams?
What's your name, sir?
My name's Russ.
Russ?
Yes, sir.
Okay. She's on the meeting right now. Can I do something?
Oh, no, I just had some questions and then put in an open records request, and then also get the form to speak at the school board meetings.
Okay, I can give you the form.
Oh, dear God, you got invited, but you didn't make an appointment, did you? What the hell kind of professional are you?
I was supposed to be emailed to me yesterday.
Okay.
Do you know how long she's going to be in the meeting?
I know they're on some kind of conference call right now.
Okay, that's fine. I'll hang out for a second or two.
Miss Brown said, wait, you want these on? Yeah, she has space that though.
I told him to bring the
Want to be able to do that? Oh, he's getting it. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And the superintendent's in a meeting, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. And then can, I guess, anybody give me any information about being trespassed from the public meetings?
No.
There was a Mrs. Huff, I think the lady's name's Mrs. Huff, was trespassed from a public meeting.
Anything about that.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Do you have an open records request I can fill out too? I guess, would I need to schedule an appointment?
That's normally sent to us in email, just writing or some kind of letter. We don't have a form per se here at the school district.
Okay, do you have something I can write it on then?
I can get you a piece of paper.
Yes, sir.
Put your name and
Yes, sir. And then yeah, I was informed you were the finance director of the school. And do we know why that there's per student, the cap is $20,000 per student, around $20,000 for this district?
that's not what's published by the Godot.
Published by what?
Godot.
Oh. So that's wrong. That's incorrect information.
It's on the Godot website.
Okay. May 7th.
Okay, we've been up there too late.
You don't go, sir?
Yes, sir. Here's that, and then
You have a telephone number or address?
my email. I'll put my email address on here. Restroom. This is their filing system. Oh yeah, just this right here, this purchase order.
You taking a picture of it?
Oh yes, ma'am. Oh, no, it's fine. You can leave it there. I'm not going to bother it or touch it or anything.
You freaking mouth-breathing, knuckle-dragging Neanderthal. They don't care if you touch it. But you're recording it. It's an invoice. You can have lots of sensitive information on it.
Would you be able to tell me your annual gross salary?
If we record, I'm not giving you permission to record me right now, okay?
I was waiting for the superintendent, or Miss Joy Andrews. Either one of those two. I think they're in a meeting or something. You said conference call or something right now? Yeah. So I was just seeing if I can get a word with them right quick, if they'd be willing to answer a few questions.
Just like to make an appointment to come back.
Yeah, you need to make an appointment to come back. Turn around on me. So you got yours on, turn around on me.
Oh, perfectly fine.
Can you, you got an appointment? Because right now, this is going.
Oh, no, I'm putting in an open records request, and I filled out the form to...
You got 72 hours to get back with you? So.
I forgot to speak at the next school board meeting, and then also when the gentleman gets back, he's very nice, by the way, to put in I need to put in another open records request, so I need to fill another one out.
Okay,
to submit it, and then I don't know, just as soon as I finish gathering my content that I need for my story, then I'll just be on my way. And I put in a request to physically come back to open the books, to have a look at the books. I want to see the finances. By chance, would you be able to, is it Captain Williams?
Captain Darrell Williams, D-A-R-R-Y-L.
Captain Darrell Williams?
Yes.
Would you, I guess, be able to tell me what your annual gross salary is?
I don't know.
You don't know what it is?
Okay. I don't.
Okay. What about hourly rate? You hourly rate or salaried? You know, how long you, I guess, been in law enforcement?
35 years.
35 years. With Talbot County?
How long have you been a reporter?
Just, I don't know, maybe like a day.
Look, put yourself in the shoes of these people. You're sitting there just working. All of a sudden, this West Texas bovine comes crashing in here, breathing all hard, probably wearing a grease-stained T-shirt, flip-flops, unkempt hair, all cattywampus. Now, of course, he submitted a request, which is fine, but then he starts taking pictures of everybody and asking for their salaries, and then trying to open the books and take pictures of them. This is not normal behavior.
Okay, that's weird to me. I didn't know someone does work and they don't know what they're getting paid.
Do you know how much you make an hour?
Oh, I'm private. I don't.
Okay, I'm private too.
No, you're not, sir. You're a public official.
I'm private.
You're standing in a uniform, representing yourself as a Talbot County Sheriff's deputy.
Yes.
So you get paid by tax money.
I don't know who paid you.
The people of Talbot County pay you. Yeah. The federal government pays you.
Yeah, now you go. Now you ask some questions. Federal government.
The state pays you.
Federal government.
But it comes from the people.
Yeah.
You work for the people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm trying to. Yes, sir. Yeah. You work for the people of Talbot County.
Sheriff Department.
Yeah. And anybody outside Talbot County can come in, and you still have to serve them as well.
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm just saying it'd be easier if you just told me versus me having to streamline it for
it's open record.
I got to jump through the hoops, put it in, and everything. Yeah, no, it's all good. Okay, cool beans.
Okay. So they trying to conduct business here?
I'll be quiet. They can conduct all the business they need to conduct. I am not going to stop them from conducting any type of business.
So you know, if a kid walk by here, you need his permission to record him, right?
No, we don't. We're in public.
If you're in a public building, this is a school. And it's under 16, you need his permission.
Okay, well, I'm in the Board of Education.
Yeah.
I'm not in the school.
But if he comes in here, you know that, right?
No, I've recorded kids all the time at Board of Education.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I do not pull any punches with this walking piece of trash. If you can't see why filming children, which, by the way, is against YouTube's terms and service, is wrong, then you got some real problems.
So what happens when I attend a public meeting What if I attend the BOE public meeting and there's kids in there? Do I have to have their permission then to
You got
record
your
them?
permission to record?
No, you don't.
On a public meeting?
No, you don't. You don't have to have permission to record a public meeting, sir.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
you
do
don't.
you have permission to record kids without their
I
permission?
have permission to record anything I can see in public.
Okay.
Not when you are a monetized channel. Read those terms of service again.
I can't go in the classroom and record them. No, not at all. No. And I'm not trying to access any of that.
Okay.
I'm just trying to access the public area of the Board of Education. That's it. And then I'm going to be on my merry little way. I'll be out of here. I'll be gone.
You requested an open record, you filled the form out, and we're waiting.
Oh, I'm gathering content for my story.
Okay, but now you're disrupting the school business.
How?
You think you feel comfortable? You feel comfortable in him working, standing over you with a recorder? You can. You
Comfortability doesn't supersede the rights of the people, sir.
Fine.
If I'm going back there disturbing her and physically making it, or over there bothering her, messing with her desk, then that would be disrupting. But if I'm just doing this right here, I'm simply standing back in a public space.
But she was taking pictures
Observe.
of the paper that was up here.
It's displayed for public to see, ma'am. I
You said you was over here messing with me. And
I said messing with your desk. Did I touch anything on your desk? Did I touch anything?
You took the picture.
I'm taking pictures the whole time I'm here. Did I touch anything? Did I move anything? Did I grab anything?
You did not. You did not.
So, okay, so uncomfortability can't supersede the rights of the people. The people have rights under the U.S. Constitution to walk in here and film and document their public officials and ask questions. There's nothing nobody can do about it.
There's nothing nobody can do about it. Spoken like a true journalist. But you're going to find out here pretty soon that you're wrong. Someone is going to do something about it.
So this is your job that you were saying was private. This is your private.
Ma'am, I investigate governments. I'm a citizen journalist.
Okay.
I investigate governments.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Worldwide, you go all over?
The whole country sees it. I have a major YouTube channel. The whole country sees everything that I put up. Georgia Transparency.
Who?
Georgia Transparency.
Georgia Transparency?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So now would it be okay if
No, not record me. It's not okay for you to record me.
it's not? It's not your decision. It was not your decision, sir.
Not okay for you to record me.
So can I say she's bothering me for asking me who my company is?
But you was asking me questions. So
Oh, I know, ma'am. You're a public official. You answer to the people.
Nope, not true. Not even a little bit true. She answers to the leadership in the department she works for. That's it.
Okay, so I can bother you, but you can't bother me.
No, man. I don't think you're bothering me.
Unique girl.
I don't think you're bothering me. You can keep talking. It doesn't.
Take two to talk.
Yeah.
Take two. I need to keep.
I understand you're at work. Thank you for clarifying you're at work in your official capacity as a Talbot County Sheriff's deputy. Thank you for clarifying that. Which means you have something that can be pierced. It's called qualified immunity. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with everything.
What's going on, sir?
Oh, good.
914 to Central. T1 and myself are in contact with the subject.
Subject. Who's in trouble?
You are. What are you doing?
I'm in trouble?
What are you doing?
Doing a story on the Talbot County school system.
For who?
For myself, I'm an independent journalist.
First Amendment auditor.
Okay.
You got some ID on you?
Unless you suspect me of committing a crime.
First Amendment auditor. 911 dispatch said that you were making them nervous. We are conducting an investigation. You're now part of the investigation. Give me your ID or you go to jail.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to reach in my back pocket and get my identification.
Absolutely.
Any law enforcement officer watching this, take notes. That is how it is done.
We'll step outside while we get radio traffic. You have any weapons or anything we need to know about?
No, sir.
Did he come under any metal detectors or any security systems before he entered this building? Okay. You're gonna hold that.
Oh, no, sir, you can't take my camera.
Give me the camera. I'm gonna put you in jail for obstruction.
Okay.
Hold this, Chief. Turn around, put your hands on the wall. I'm gonna pat you down for safety. Anything in your pockets I need to know about?
My inhaler is in my cargo pocket.
Inhaler's okay. I'm worried about knives or weapons.
And then my phone's in my
Okay.
right pocket, and then my wallet's in my back left pocket.
A turkey leg in his front left pocket.
Or back right pocket,
He's
sorry.
secured. He's safe. I'm gonna let Sergeant First Amendment order. We are conducting an investigation now.
Yes, sir.
The radio did say he was making the employees uncomfortable. That's disorderly conduct. This is an investigation.
Okay. If I'm gonna be trespassed, I'll get up out of here. If I'm gonna be trespassed, I'll just get up out of here. I'll leave.
You were asked to leave earlier.
No, I
You
wasn't.
refused.
I wasn't asked to leave.
Not what radio dispatch told you.
No one asked me I had to leave.
Just hang tight.
Leave, baby.
Would you please leave?
Yes, I'll leave. Can I leave?
Okay, thank you.
Let him run your information for make sure you
My
clear.
investigator is still running your information,
Okay.
but he needs to be outside. He don't need, they don't ask him to leave. He needs to come out here.
And we all know what happens next. He gets hauled off. So it was about 20 minutes, even including all his little cuts in there, that he was just standing around bothering people, talking to people, asking questions about their salaries. They made it clear to him several times that he was making them feel uncomfortable. And no, just because they're paid with tax dollars doesn't mean they got to sit there and endure it. You can get trespass from anywhere. So thanks for watching this one. I hope you loved it as much as I did. Well, I can tell by that sundial it's time to say goodnight. Put little beans in the fire, a little root beer with a little bourbon on ice. And as always, cuddle up with a clean shirt and a dirty woman. Anyway, good night. I bid you adieu.